Well, today we're doing a mock test with Sreeanta. Tell them about yourself, Sreeanta. How many tests have you had?
I've had 2 tests.
You tell them what you feel for.
First time I failed for observations and clutch control, and the second time I failed
Clutch
for
control, how do you feel for that?
I don't know. Like I was at the T junction and I feel that I didn't put my handbrake on,
Yeah.
and I made a move to go, but then I changed my mind, and I probably slowed a car down in front of me. So I think that was the reason. And the second time I failed on the roundabouts.
Right.
So for junction observation again.
When I first met her, I could see I could see why she's failed that test twice, because our roundabouts went up to scratch. They weren't at a really good level. She has some good driving skills, but roundabouts are a bit sketchy. Today she's very brave. She's going to do a mock test. She gets to win £350 if you drive safely for 40 minutes.
Yes.
Tell them what you're going to spend it on.
I'll probably just spend it on a small trip.
Treat your boyfriend.
Yeah.
She's under pressure because she knows her boyfriend's going to watch this video, and so she's going to try and do her best on you.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Now all you got to do is drive safely 40 minutes, and that cash is yours at the end of it.
Okay.
Have you any questions?
No.
We won't go through this spiel because you've had 2 tests. Now,
Okay.
follow the road ahead at all times unless you're directed by signs and markings. I'll ask you to turn, which I will do some good time. Do you understand that? I'll give you one question before we start. Tell me how you check your tyres have sufficient tread depth.
The tires are supposed to have 1.6 mm tread depth throughout the central 3/4, and also around the circumference, and no cuts and bulges.
Good. I was going to say, now do you know the safety use on the road, yeah? But you've given us the right answers. Tell them what you've got on.
Got on skid boots.
She's got anti-skid boots on the day, so we're looking for a good drive. Right, go on then. Strut your stuff. How do you spell your name?
Sreeanta. Oh, Sreee.
Sreee.
Anta.
Ta.
Yeah.
Sreeanta.
Yeah.
Go on then. You show them how it's done, young lady.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So we just make your way out of the car park and turn left, please. Serious fault number 1 for you, Sreeanta. Sreeanta, just a complete lack of awareness and planning. You're approaching the crossing, you can see the pedestrian to your left pressing the button, and as you're approaching, the traffic's building up, so you should have just stopped at the solid white line and waited till you get over the other side. What you do is you just stop on the crossing and the light changes to red, and the pedestrian gives us a dirty look, and then he decides to go round the crossing to cross the road. So you have to be careful with these, because vulnerable road users like people in wheelchairs, they need that crossing. So silly, serious fault is Sreeanta. easy one to put right just by scanning down the left and right hand sides of the roads.
Blocking the pedestrian crossing. Oh my god. I failed my test. Blocking the pedestrian crossing. Oh my god. I failed my test. Why did I just do that?
Take the next available road to the right.
Next road to the right.
Next available road to the right. Serious fault number 2 for you, Sreeanta. Sreeanta, when the driving examiner says take the next available road to the right, it means the first one is no entry. You will leave this very late to move over. You slow right down. There is a car to the right of us, which is very, very close. You don't see it because you're just checking your middle mirror. You should have checked the right door mirror. Then you should have realised that you couldn't get across and you should have just continued on in the left lane and I would have redirected you. What you do is you move over and then instead of turning right, where you're supposed to turn right, you just drive all the way down the road in the right lane. So Sreeanta, all I would have done here was just sort of said, bugger this, I can't get over, I'm just going straight ahead.
Okay, I missed it. I think I missed it. Do I have to go by the roundabout?
Turn right at the roundabout, 4th exit.
Fourth exit.
Roundabout, turn left. Minor fault number 1, Sreeanta, signal goes on too early. Had there been a car pulling out this junction thinking you're going to turn left into that junction, then you could have caused an accident, so you need to look for the timing of the signal. Serious fault number 3 for you, Sreeanta. Sreeanta, this is more like the fault I see from people from India and them types of countries. If you can explain this one to me, then you have my full attention, young lady. I just don't understand why you've done this one, but I've asked you to turn left. You've told everybody you've turned left. The markings tell you to turn left. Then you just continue straight ahead. The only thing I can come up with is just not looking at the road markings and the brain's not working. I don't know how you've done this. It must be, when you watch this, it must be painful. When you do watch this, just when these come up, just close your boyfriend's eyes. Just put your hand over his eyes because this is painful viewing this.
Am I going the right direction? No, right. I had to go that side of my road.
Minor fault number 2, Sreeanta. You try to change gear and you haven't got the clutch fully down, and we now have a musical gearbox. Minor fault number 3, Sreeanta. If you look at this sign, it tells you clearly that you need the right lane, the middle lane to go straight ahead. You have to look at the road markings also. You leave it very late to look, but you do check your mirrors before you go over, so it's just a minor fault. Had there already been somebody in the right lane, then I would have expected you to react to what you see in the mirrors and just turn left. Traffic lights, turn right. Minor fault number 4, Sreeanta. I'm going with name Sreeanta. Minor fault number 4, Sreeanta. Now, these lights is on green. You should be following these cars into the middle. I know there's a couple of cars in the middle, but I would have still followed them in. You are lucky there's nothing behind, or I might have given you a serious fault for this. I have had pupils fail for this, by the way, holding traffic up behind. Now, what you should have done is when you drove in the middle, when the backup light changes to red, then as soon as this car in front of you starts moving, I need you to start moving at the same time. But I would have followed these cars in here, so it's just a minor fault. You pull in on the left, please, just before that van. Will do. Now you drive on when you feel ready. Minor faults number 5 and 6, Sreeanta. When you pull up on the hill, Sreeanta, pull the parking brake up till you feel resistance, then release the button. You didn't apply it properly. We get the minor fault for rolling back, and the other minor fault is for when you moved off, you didn't look over your shoulder. You started to move and then looked over your shoulder. Sreeanta, when you do a hill start, when you see the gap, set the gas and bring the clutch up to the driving point. That will stop you from rolling backwards. And then, when you're safe to go, blind spot, handbrake off, gas on, clutch up and hold as it starts to move. Dead simple technique for doing hill starts. Then take the next road to the left. Serious fault number 4 for you, Sreeanta. Sreeanta, I'm not sure what you're doing here. Maybe it's the sun's low, I understand that, but we could clearly see these lights. I'd have been mirror checking, taking my foot off the gas. You just approached too fast, and I don't know if you see them late, but we had plenty of time to stop the car, and you know steady arming means stop unless you're so close to that if you did stop could cause an accident or you've already crossed the white line. But we were too far back here. You should have stopped this car very easily. Roundabout, turn right. It's the second exit.
Turn right.
Please, it's the second exit. Dangerous fault number 1 for you, Sreeanta. Sreeanta, I had to give you a dangerous fault here because if I'd let you go, that van to our left would have sideswiped us. You've just looked and not took effective observation here. That's all we're going to put this down to. I would have looked and said, whoa, this guy's coming far too fast, and just stopped the car. Look, look. Put it in the first.
Okay, I see the yellow lights there. Left or right?
Sreeanta, when you can only go one way, the examiner will not tell you where to go. He expects you to read these signs. You can clearly see to the left and right that it says no right turn. So when you're driving, you need to improve your observations. Keep near distance, middle and far, looking down the left and right hand sides of the road. Keep them eyes moving all the time.
Should I go left? Should I go left? I'm anyway going left.
At the roundabout, follow the road ahead. Could you pull up the convenient place on the left, please? Serious fault number 5 for you, Sreeanta. Sreeanta, I think your brain stopped working now. It doesn't look so bad on the video, but this is right on top of the junction. You're not going to get away with this on the driving test. You know it's 2.5 car lengths back. I would have just dropped it about 3 car lengths further back down the road. You're practically on top of this junction and you're making it very difficult for other road users to emerge out of here. This is a silly, serious fault, Sreeanta.
Thank you. You drive on when you feel ready.
Yeah.
Minor fault number 7, no blind spot check, Sreeantha.
I think I failed thrice. Oh God. That was so obvious. I knew what I didn't have to do, but I still did it.
You take the next road to the left, just after the bus stop.
Serious fault number 6 for you, Sreeantha. Sreeantha, I know the sun was low, but you clearly see the bus pulling in. You made no effort to get round the bus. You just pulled up behind it. You carried out the mirror signal manoeuvre routine and just pulled it behind the bus. We could have been sitting like lemons for years, you see. What you should have done is when you seen the bus indicate, you should have checked their mirrors in position to the centre of the road on approach. And when you see a gap, just go around. If you couldn't, just stop about 2 to 3 car lengths back, but just left the centre so you can get a good view. We just pull up behind the bus and sit there like a pair of lemons.
And take the second road to the right. That one's the first one. You want the second one.
Minor fault number 8, Sreeantha. You go around the corner in 3rd gear. You should have been in 2nd. You might get away with that in a little petrol car with not much power in the gears, but this should have been 2nd gear. You're going to wreck my car. I've spent hours trying to pronounce your name properly and you drive like this. Absolutely shocking.
And could you pull up on the right hand side of the road, please? On the right hand side.
Right hand side.
And could you reverse back 2 car lengths, keeping reasonably close to the curb?
Okay.
Minor fault number 9, Sreeanta. Yeah, you stuff for those cars in the wagon. Well done, good stuff, because if you hadn't, I would have given you a serious fault. But if you have a look at this next vehicle that's coming down the road, you could have finished the move off and got it done, but you were just sitting, being a bit too overcautious here.
Thank you. Now you drive when you feel ready.
Okay.
At the end of then, could you drive it forward into one of those bays down there on the left hand side? Or on the right, it's up to you. Just drive in, I'm not worried. I know you can't see the white line. Just drive in. There's no cars here. Hello? Wait. I need a drink after that.
Oh my
And then
god.
what happened?
I don't know. I mean, there were 1,
Mm-hmm.
2, 3 obvious mistakes that I did.
How many do you think you've done?
I think I've done 3. One, at one place I was like extremely confused, so I just went with my mind, like whatever technical.
You went with your mind. I don't know what you were doing then, dear me. If you'd come to me before you'd done your driving test, I would have said, do not do your driving test. How many serious faults? You've got 6 serious faults
Oh my god.
and 1 dangerous.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right, we'll go through the serious faults first of all. I think you know most of them. So, driving along the road in busy traffic.
Yeah.
Go on, explain.
Yeah, I was just like at the pedestrian crossing.
What happened? What did the lights do?
They changed.
To red, and what did that guy do?
He crossed.
I was looking, thinking,
Yeah.
oh my god. Next one, turning right. Okay, remember saying take the next available road to the right?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes. Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
well, there was a car really close on your right hand side. Now, guess what I would have done there? Now, when the examiner says take the next available road to the right,
Yeah.
the first one's always no entry. So, that'll be there, look.
Yeah.
Now, what happened was there was a car really close,
Yeah.
and you shouldn't have moved over. But then you just drove all the way down the road through the hatch markings. And what was that sign marking telling you to do?
Right.
So what did you do?
I went straight down.
So
Yeah.
what I would have done when I realised that I'd have looked in mirrors first. I would say, well, can I get over there? I tell you what, I'm just going straight ahead.
Mm-hmm.
But what you done, went across.
And then
Then-
kept going straight. Yeah.
I've seen that one before.
Oh.
Right, now you'll have to explain this one to me. I haven't got a picture of the roundabout.
Oh, the one with the dangerous one, right?
No, this was a minor. This was just a serious fault.
Okay.
So it says at the roundabout, turn left.
Turn left. Yeah.
You have an no entry there.
Yeah.
Where did you go?
Oh yeah, I went straight ahead. Yeah. That was, I had to take the route to the bus stand, and I was like, oh my god. I'm like, where am I going?
That's an Indian thing. That's the type of thing your friend would do, Shreya. So you said you just gone left. Now to go that way, you needed
To be
in the
a
right
right
lane.
lane, because that said the
Yeah.
straight arrow.
Right, and the next one. No, this was dodge. Come to set the traffic lights. Go on.
I was so confused.
With what with?
So the traffic lights were still green when
Yes.
I was here,
Yeah.
but there was,
Turn your cup off. But what?
but there were like cars in front who were already in that line, like in that thing. So I was confused if I should actually go ahead and join them or not.
You should have gone in, but I'm not on about them ones. You got a minor fault there.
Okay.
Right. We'll come to set of traffic lights. It was past them ones, to be fair. It was something like that. Now the light was changed to amber.
Oh, the one right here. Okay.
Yeah, go on.
Near
What
my
should you have
college.
done?
Yeah, I should have stopped. I
What-
mean, when it changed to amber.
What does steady amber mean?
Steady amber means it's going to change to red.
What does it mean though?
That you should stop, like when you can stop.
It means you must stop unless you're so close that if you
Yeah.
did stop could cause an accident.
Yeah.
Well, you weren't going to cause an accident, or
Yeah.
you've already crossed the white line. Well, you were way back here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Next one. No, the van. Go on, explain.
Yeah. That was, I mean,
I thought you knew that.
I did knew that. I mean, I just forgot that there was that giveaway line, and especially I saw the roundabout. Exactly right there.
The van was saying, and that was a
Yeah.
dangerous fault because I had to
Yeah.
jail you.
Yeah.
He'd put it on this sheet that he took physical action.
Oh yeah.
Next one. Oh, you want to hope this hasn't recorded.
I can't believe
6
7 falls.
6 serious and 1 dangerous.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
That says, can you pull up on the left, please?
Oh, okay. That was a given. Yeah.
Go
I
on,
was-
explain.
I was making sure that there's nothing on the right.
You're right. I totally get where you're coming from. There was a garage on the right, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Now, what I would have done, 2.5 car lengths past that one,
Yeah.
and then I would have been about there.
Yeah.
But I actually thought you seen that, and then you just kept driving and driving, and then
But I was confused here because there were gates to the houses, right? Like I didn't
no,
want
there
to.
was no driveways.
There was no driveways. Oh, but
driveways.
I can stop in front of entrances, like regular entrances.
Not driveways,
Not driveways.
but there was none there.
Not driveways. I thought that there were like gates, and I didn't want to block the gates, so I was confused. And I made sure that like the houses were not blocked, and I just went and stood in front of a junction. Then I realized.
Can you get a car in a gate?
No.
So what about the
Okay.
blocking them? Have you got that?
Oh my god.
Right, and the last one, this is a silly one. So I should have turned left just after the bus stop, I said.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So bus pulls up.
Yeah.
What did you do?
I go and stand behind it. Oh my god. I realized that it was dropping off kids later when I saw the kids.
Oh dear. Well, what all the trouble behind
I know, I saw that guy's face and he was like, oh my
Did you?
god, a learner driver. Yeah.
Well, we need to fix stuff now, yeah?
Yeah.
It might not have recorded. I done one for lad the other day and it didn't record. He was gutted. Still failed, but he was gutted, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, go on then, off you go. Right, we need to fix things and start pulling off our gases, yeah?